Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go from 0 to 100k in EAFC. So if you're new around here and you need a team like mine, you're in the right place. If you stay tuned until the end of the video, we'll also be announcing the winner of the £50 giveaway. So make sure, of course, to drop a like down below to say thank you. And of course, subscribe. And remember, we will be doing a ton of giveaways in future. All you've got to do is sub and send proof over on Instagram and you'll be entered into those giveaways. So make sure to do that, but let's get into it. If you guys are still stuck with a team like this and everyone you play in champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to Sky Coach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. So we're going to start off, of course. Let's imagine you have 0 coins. What are you doing to make your first coins? Well, we've got a few options. Obviously, first of all, it's a little bit of a tricky one. You don't know whether it's always going to get you a benefit, but it's got potential. We want to go over to your preview pack because that is completely free. We could get something in here that's worth a ton, and then we need to trade up to the value of 7.5k to get it, or we get something that's not worth it, and then we don't need to do anything for it. So 7.5, we've got pretty much absolutely nothing. 1.5k coins there. If we'd maybe had a few other bits in there, that could have been nice, but yeah, it's not quite good enough. So we're going to head over to the SBC screen. Now, what we can do as well is a couple things, of course, but firstly, your main base. Obviously, we've all got bronze and silver players in our club. So for starters, each of these icon SBCs has a start bit of Born Legend and Rising Star. Essentially, they get you about between them like 6k back as an average. You know, you will get some where you're getting like 15 to 20k and even more, because you get basically can get promo players in common gold packs, and I actually even got an inform in one of the silver packs earlier. So there's a lot of potential in those, but all you've got to do is pop your bronze and silvers in, and then you've got that completed. On average, as I say, you're going to get about 6k, 6 to 10k, and so if we go all of these, you've got about 100, I think it's 110k you can make if you do every single one of these. Now, of course, you might not have the players for all of them, but let's say you just do 5. Now you've got 30,000 coins, so we're off to a very good start. Personally, the place I would take myself next would be marquee matchups, UEFA marquee matchups, and the Daily Future Stars Challenge. You can do all 3 of these right now, basically off of the Footbin Solutions for 30,000 coins. So with that 30,000 coins you've made in the icon section, you go and essentially put the opportunity for all of these packs to make a good bit more. With your marquee matchups, both types, you're making profit every time anyway. So let's say you go from 30k to maybe 50k as like a worst case scenario. You're still making a decent bit of profit. You get an inform in there, you get an 88, an 89, a promo card, anything like that. All of a sudden, now you've maybe got 70k, 80k, possibly even 100k. If you get someone brilliant, you could get more. But even on the lower end, like I say, 50,000 coins, and we've only just started. Let's open a pick to see if you guys are going to get another giveaway before the one at the end of the month. And guys, this is actually the inform that we got in the silver pack earlier. Now, in all fairness, it was actually in one of the untradeable ones. However, you could still have got him in a silver rare players pack that was tradable. You can see here, first owner, got that today. And realistically, 85 inform. I mean, they're worth what? 25k maybe, 20k? Obviously, informs aren't worth as much as they were, but still, 20k out of a silver pack. Now, I'll be honest, guys, if this isn't Van Dijk, I'm a little bit fuming, but we got Marta. Now, I believe, I feel like this card might have been worth a little bit at the time. Let me have a look. Let's review. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, do you know what? I'm happy with that. That's probably the best one we've had in a little while, but it's not giveaway worthy. Another thing that you guys can do if you want some extra coins, and I do this every single week, is a bit of squad battles. You don't have to play many games. We got bronze 2 there because I literally did. I mean, how many points was bronze 2? It's like nothing, isn't it? So I literally did. Have a look here, bronze 2. I think I did 2 games, maybe. So obviously by the end of the week, that's what that was worth. So 2 gold packs on their own, that's probably worth about what, 4k, maybe. And if I'd have played what, 8 matches, maybe 10 matches, you probably get yourself in silver 3, silver 2, silver 1. If you play fairly, like, you know, even if you get like 1,000 points a match, gold 3 is completely possible. And then you've got all of a sudden, right, I've got some XP, I've got 5k, I've got 3 fairly good packs. It's really a good way to boost your coins. And then, of course, we go over to the transfer market. We've got coins from our SBC packs. We've got coins from all over the place. Where do we go first? Well, you'd think Team of the Week is the cheapest special card. Actually, on average, base heroes, pretty much. So let's have a look at which ones we should go for. So you've got the likes of Dempsey there, absolutely in the mud. If we have a look at Schneider, is he the only Netherlands one? So we've got Coit and Schneider, and we've also got a market that doesn't work, of course. Now, it looks like Netherlands isn't the way to go, but what we're going to do is base hero. We're going to head over to, we've got options. I think the Women's Premier League apparently isn't one of them. League One definitely is a fair one. We've got a DB Pele, we've got Ginola, and I think there is someone else in there as well. Is it just these 2? There is, right, there you go. We've got Guli, we've got Govu, so Guli and Govu on the lower end. I was going to say, it really felt like there just wasn't the right amount of players there. But at about 15k, 13k, flipping hell, these guys have gone in the mud. So you can see 13,000 coins, a really good point to be going and making some coins. So 14k here, we've got a page or so. There's not really many at that, the kind of 13 mark. So realistically, I'd say he sells at 14. We can try and buy for 13 or less, really. I think what the minimum will be about 10k. So if we just check the minimum quickly, we can just do a little bit of compare price, and it's not even Govu, it's Guli, but they both start with a G, they're both French. I presume the price caps are exactly the same, so we're hoping for a 13,250, a 13, and if we can get, you know, a 13,250 for example, we'll sell them at 14.250, 14.5, so we can obviously try and increase that price a little bit. Obviously on the very bottom you can get people lazy buying it, and that should be something where we can make a bit of coinage off. Now next you would go over to Team of the Week. There's a few teams obviously optionally in the Prem that you can do a good bit with. Now first of all, we could just go over to the Women's Premier League, have a look at their Team of the Weeks. You've got guys there, we've got James, we've got Shaw. Actually the base layer of these cards is quite good. So if we go for 20k, nothing there, 25, we've got a couple here, we've got James here. That photo makes her look so much like Stewie Griffin. I actually can't explain how much that photo, that I think it does her dirty. I think they've done her dirty with that photo. But we're looking at 25k. EA tax on that if we pick one up and get it sold. Ooh, that's a snipe. Ooh. That's an absolute snipe. 25k, EA tax will be 1,250. So actually on this one, we've made about 2k, which is actually really good. I don't know how we got that so well. I feel like that snipe was a little bit slow for me as well. So I feel like we've done very, very well there. Equally, with informs, we can take ourselves to the Premier League. There's a couple clubs. One nation that strikes out a lot for me is Brazil. We've got Gabriel, we've got Douglas Luiz, we've got Kuna, we've got anyone else? Is it just those guys? I thought there was more. I feel like maybe like Nelly has like a different type of card. I think he had the, what was it? He had an SBC, didn't he? I'm being dumb. Let's have a look. 23k looks like kind of the mark for this guy. A little bit less than the other informs there. Obviously, it seems like the women are worth more, maybe. But the women are obviously better. They are. And I'm sure that's going to rattle a few football fans. Let's have a look. 23k. We realistically, this one, EA tax 1,150. We want to be picking them up at, I'd say 21. 21, yeah, that's 850 coins profit. It's not bad. Now, when you start making more coins, you can just take yourself over to one of the other variations of the heroes. So we've got UCL Women's, you've got UEFA Heroes Men. If we go Premier League, as a base, they're about 40k. Also, if we just go for the base heroes, for example, once you get a little bit more, we can go for CDM and Premier League. Obviously, Ramirez and Torre. Only 200k for that kind of filter now, whereas before it was absolutely a ridiculous one. So it's a much more feasible filter. And of course, let's get to the giveaway. But make sure to subscribe to be entered into the future one. So guys, there's about 50 of you who entered the giveaway in the space of the last week, I think it was. So it's a pretty good chance for all of you to actually win. But what we're going to do is a random number generator from 1 to 50. And then I'm going to go on my DMs. I'm going to search down to that number. And that is the one we're going to pick. So we can do this one, but I don't like this one. I want a wheel. So we are going to go 1 to... Okay, I don't know. Do I... Oh, yeah, okay. So we've got 1 to 50. It's a very unattractive looking wheel, if I'm being perfectly honest. But we're going to spin it. Horrible sound effect as well. We got number 29. So I've scrolled to the top and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 27, 28, 29. It was 29, wasn't it? So 29, I've got on him. So that actually isn't an entry to the giveaway. We're going to move to the next one. That's actually not an entry. So 29, we've got another, not one for the giveaway. This is 2 non-entries. These 2 just questions. So FC card dash designer. So it was 2 spaces were skipped because they were both people who were just asking questions rather than entering the giveaway. So we've got him. He does comment on a lot of the videos, so it's nice to see it go to someone who's actually active on the channel. He is going to have a message. You've won the giveaway. So I will send him across the code. Obviously, I won't screenshot that now. He's been messaged, so I've said you've won the giveaway. I'll wait for him to respond, and then I'm going to send him over that, and I'll have it in next video.